What if everything you've ever wondered about guidance, signs, and intuition is not only real, but already available to you, waiting quietly to be noticed? In this illuminating conversation with acclaimed psychic medium Laura Lynne Jackson, we uncover the hidden language of the universe and explore how the signs you think you're missing have been whispering to you all along. What if tuning into your team of light could unlock a life filled with unexpected magic, profound connections, and deep peace? Laura Lynne Jackson takes us on a journey beyond the surface of what many understand as signs. Her new book, Guided: The Secret Path to an Illuminated Life, goes further than her previous work, Signs, by diving into the transformative power of trusting those signs enough to surrender and follow the path they reveal. While signs are the universe's way of catching your attention, being guided means walking the pathway those signs illuminate, surrendering control, and opening your heart to unseen collaboration. So often people ask, am I truly connected, or is this just my imagination? Laura explains we all have a team of light made up of three powerful parts: God energy, spirit guides, or guardian angels, and our departed loved ones, including pets and ancestors. This team supports us endlessly, but inviting their guidance requires more than belief. It demands conscious openness and trust. Could your experiences, from fleeting moments of déjà vu to inexplicable nudges, be your team gently showing up? Skepticism is a natural barrier in a world steeped in logic and materialism. Laura highlights how, from early childhood, our brains are trained to favor the analytical over the intuitive. By the time we reach school age, nearly all our mental energy is devoted to critical thinking, making it difficult to trust the subtle, emotion-neutral stillness of intuition. But what if those skeptical doubts aren't the enemy, but rather the beginning of your journey? Laura invites us to test the guidance with specific, sometimes playful requests for signs. When we receive repetitive, unmistakable responses, our trust grows. Yet the real breakthrough happens when we stop testing and start living by that quiet knowing, when trust becomes the default rather than the exception. Have you ever noticed how your logical mind shouts anxieties, fears, and warnings, while your intuition whispers a calm, loving direction? Recognizing that contrast is key. Intuition rarely commands or drives through fear. It gently points with peace and love. Could making space for that quiet stillness in your daily life unlock answers you didn't know you could receive? You don't need a psychic or a date with the cosmos to be medium-like. Laura and the host share simple yet profound ways to tune in: driving in silence, taking unplanned walking meditations surrounded by nature, or even moments like showering or cleaning when the mind is on autopilot. In these seemingly mundane moments, the noise of the monkey mind quiets, allowing flashes of clairvoyance, clear seeing, clairaudience, clear hearing, claircognizance, clear knowing, and clairsentience, clear feeling, to surface. Isn't it fascinating that you've probably received messages, license plates, songs, even unexpected gifts, but dismissed them as coincidence? What if these were your guides nudging you lovingly toward your highest path? And what about signs arriving in ways you never expected, such as an orange fruit on a college tour or a book gifted with no foreknowledge of its significance? The universe's language is far richer than our limited expectations. What happens when life feels off course? When you're stuck in a painful relationship, a frustrating career, or lost in grief? Laura gently reframes these wrong turns, not as signs of failure or disconnection, but as soul contracts, essential chapters in your spiritual growth and collective lesson in love. These moments call for surrender, for asking openly, "Show me the path," and trusting the answer might arrive in mysterious forms and divine timing. How often do we overlook that living a guided life does not mean passive waiting, but an active dance of endeavor and surrender? The balance between taking intentional action and releasing control is a daily spiritual practice. It invites patience in a culture obsessed with instant results and competition. Could embracing this dance dissolve the fear of missing out and the pressures of a rigid timeline? Our stories often become entangled with judgments of failure or wasted time. Laura's work reveals another perspective. Every experience is a thread in your greater tapestry, necessary and purposeful. Divorce, job changes, missed opportunities all serve as lessons crafted by a divine plan, often hidden from our view. Reflection becomes a sacred tool here. Taking time to journal and revisit the narrative of your life with a lens of gratitude can illuminate unrecognized love, growth, and resilience. What parts of your past could feel different if viewed through this compassionate light? Perhaps one of the most resonant insights is how living a guided life connects us to each other. Even the smallest gestures, sending a text to someone you think of, donating $5 to a cause, or simply sharing a sunflower with a stranger, can create ripples in the collective web of light. Our connections are threaded and shared across time, space, and even realms. Laura shares touching stories of being chosen as the messenger in moments when signs appeared to others in profound ways, reinforcing that we operate in a vast network of souls and energies working in harmony. When was the last time you honored that invisible thread between yourself and the people around you? This conversation with Laura Lynne Jackson leaves us with a compelling question. How many signs have crossed your path unnoticed while you waited for a glow in the sky or a purple elephant on the street? Sometimes the universe speaks softly through a bird, a color, a feeling, or the gentle pause between thoughts, inviting us to wake up from autopilot and trust a deeper wisdom. What might change if you began today to pause, breathe, and recognize the love and guidance that surrounds you? What stories could you rewrite? What possibilities emerge when you co-create with your team of light rather than wrestle with your monkey mind? The invitation is open. Open your heart, quiet the noise, and embrace the magical language that has been there all along. Your journey is illuminated, if only you dare to follow